Hello, and thank you for watching videos on this channel. Today's video is the 10th production about busting narcissists, and it's about malignant narcissism and gang-stalking, their efforts to drive you insane. Are you being gang-stalked by narcissists? Narcissists will lie to some people you know, like your neighbors, and people in your social and professional circles. However, most likely, they will lie to people you don't know, like unknown people in your community, legal authorities, and financial institutions with the sole purpose to hurt you and drive you insane. When they accomplish that, you'll probably display the expected behaviors narcissists want from you, using people you don't know. In summary, narcissists will use gang stalking to accomplish their objective to manipulate you to become paranoid and suspicious of people around you. Over a period of time, narcissists' use gang stalking has produced some commonalities among those victimized. The victim is likely seen as a threat to them. The victim likely does not know the perpetrators of the gang stalking. Those involved in the gang stalking do not know the victim. Those involved in the gang stalking do not necessarily know why they are gang stalking a victim. The stalking is subtle but targeted and can be seen as inconsequential or everyday, such as drive-by honking of horns, drive-by yelling of obscenities, hand gestures generally considered to be hostile in nature, vehicles stopping and standing on the street in front of the victim's home, trash strewn on the victim's lawn, driveway and property in such manner as to make it obvious that it was a deliberate act, shining lights in the windows of the victim's home, an increase in noise in the area of the victim's home, tailgating the target then dropping back repeatedly, sending the target messages that lead the victims know they are being watched, such as the names of pets, the names of children, stores visited frequently, schools the children attend, day in and day out hang-up calls or wrong number calls, vandalism to the home or property of the victim, graffiti in proximity to the victim's home. The gang stalking takes place over a period of time or a number of years. The faces of those involved in gang stalking change frequently, but the perpetrators often remain constant. The intent of gang stalking is to render the victim psychologically demoralized even to the point of committing suicide, make the victim appear, to the larger community, to be mentally unstable for the purposes of discrediting and psychologically demoralizing the victim, ensuring no one will believe the victim when they claim they are being targeted, alienate and marginalize the victim from the larger community, even family, making it easier to psychologically demoralize and discredit the victim. Anyone who believes they are being gang-stalked by malignant narcissists should 1. Keep detailed records and documentation of times, dates, and details, making those records as soon as the incident is apparent so details are not lost over time. 2. Record any evidence left by the perpetrators, making sure to include a point of reference in the picture or video for identification purposes. For instance, if trash is strewn on the lawn, take close-ups but then take pictures showing the house, garage, or even a car in the picture as a point of reference that the garbage was actually where you claim it was. 3. Keep detailed records of any interaction with law enforcement, even when law enforcement are friendly and appear to be empathetic. Keep track of who the responding officer is, what department he works for, what he tells you, what he does, if he removes evidence from the scene. Note how he handles it, what he does with it. Know the procedures for preserving evidence and observe if the officer follows those procedures. Write it all down so details aren't lost over time. Ask for an event number and incident number. 4. If you believe you are being gang-stalked, get a psychological evaluation immediately. This establishes that you are mentally stable when those involved in law enforcement try to intone that you are somehow mentally deranged. Remember what I've already mentioned about misdiagnosis of complex post-traumatic stress disorder. 5. If you believe you are being gang-stalked, don't be afraid to speak up. Narcissists will try to create fear-mongering in your life. For instance, on internet, trolls using ghost accounts to leave pathetic comments and insults, hacking your email accounts, tampering with your landline and cellular phones, and Wi-Fi networks and so on. There was a time when victims being stalked were not listened to, were considered to be off and ahead. Now stalking someone is a crime. The more who speak up, the more we unveil the truth about malignant narcissists and bust them, the better chance there's that gang stalking will not continue to operate with society's compliance. Remember, malignant narcissists want to drive you with insanity-like behaviors to demoralize you and invalidate you in society. Therefore, because they cannot no longer control you and use you to their demonic needs, they will then try to destroy you. To do so, they need to neutralize your credibility so that your power to unveil the truth them and bust narcissists to oblivion. Thus, this is how gang stalking is used by narcissists. Finally, remember that logic and meta-cognition are your best tools to empower your mind to free from narcissists for good and have them exposed and busted. Thank you for watching this video and I wish you all peace.